Every single one of us carries within us an extraordinary power or potential so vast, so deep, that it often remains untapped, buried beneath self-doubt, fear, and the limitations we place upon ourselves. But here's the truth: you are capable of far more than you believe. You are stronger, smarter, and more resilient than you give yourself credit for. The power within you isn't something external. It doesn't rely on luck, circumstances, or someone else's permission. It exists within you, waiting to be discovered, nurtured, and unleashed. So many people go through life feeling stuck, trapped in routines and cycles that leave them unfulfilled. They settle for less because they've convinced themselves that their dreams are out of reach. But why? Why do we allow ourselves to shrink in the face of our potential? The answer often lies in fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of stepping outside the comfort zone. But what if I told you that failure is not the end? That rejection is not a verdict on your worth? What if failure is simply feedback, a lesson guiding you towards something better? Every person who has achieved greatness has faced failure, disappointment, and setbacks. But the difference is, they didn't let those moments define them. They didn't let fear paralyze them. The world is full of people who stop just short of their breakthrough because they let fear win. Don't let that be your story. The power to overcome fear, to rise above doubt, to push forward when everything seems uncertain, it all comes from within. You don't need anyone to give you permission to pursue your dreams. You don't need a perfect plan, unlimited resources, or ideal circumstances. What you need is courage to take the first step, courage to keep going, courage to believe in yourself when no one else does. Belief in yourself is not about arrogance, it's about recognizing your worth and understanding that you are enough, just as you are. Every talent, every strength, every dream you have is there for a reason. But potential means nothing without action. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you never take the first step, if you never put yourself out there, your potential will remain dormant. Action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be consistent. Small steps taken every day will lead to monumental results over time. Think about the people you admire, the ones who inspire you. What do they all have in common? It's not that they had everything handed to them. It's not that they never faced obstacles. It's that they kept going. They chose resilience over defeat. They chose growth over comfort. And most importantly, they chose to believe in themselves, even when the odds were stacked against them. You have that same power within you. You have that same ability to rise, to overcome, to create a life you're proud of. But here's the thing: unleashing your potential isn't a one-time event. It's not a finish line you cross, and then you're done. It's a continuous journey of growth, learning, and evolution. It requires you to show up every day, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. The moments when you want to quit, when you feel like nothing is working, those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments when you have to dig deep and remind yourself why you started in the first place. Your mind is one of the most powerful tools you have. The way you think, the way you talk to yourself, the way you view your challenges, it all shapes your reality. If you tell yourself you're not good enough, not smart enough, not capable enough, then that's exactly what you'll believe. But if you tell yourself you're strong, capable, and worthy, then you'll start to act like it. You'll start to carry yourself differently. You'll start to show up differently. And the world will respond to that energy. There will always be obstacles. There will always be challenges. But every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. Every challenge is a chance for you to grow, to become stronger, to prove to yourself what you're capable of. The most successful people in the world aren't the ones who never face obstacles, they're the ones who refuse to let obstacles stop them. They see challenges as stepping stones, not roadblocks. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself is to let go of perfectionism. So many people never start because they're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect conditions. But perfection is an illusion. It doesn't exist. What matters is progress. What matters is showing up, even when it's messy, even when you're scared, even when you're unsure. Every small action you take moves you closer to your goals. Every effort counts. Time is one of the most valuable resources you have, and yet so many people waste it waiting for the right moment, waiting for someone else's approval, waiting for a sign. But the truth is, the right moment is now. The sign you're waiting for is already here. You have everything you need to start, right now, exactly where you are. Stop waiting. Start doing. Your future self is depending on the actions you take today. Unleashing your potential is not about becoming someone else, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about shedding the layers of doubt, fear, and limitation that have been holding you back. It's about embracing your strengths, owning your story, and stepping into your power with confidence and courage. You are not here by accident. Your life has meaning, and your dreams have value. But it's up to you to make them a reality. So take a moment and ask yourself, what do you want? What are you willing to do to get there? Are you willing to face failure? Are you willing to feel uncomfortable? Are you willing to keep going even when it's hard? Because the truth is, success is not reserved for a special few. It's available to anyone who's willing to show up, to put in the work, and to refuse to give up. The power within you is limitless. It's waiting for you to tap into it, to trust it, to unleash it. So don't hold back. Don't let fear win. Don't let doubt steal your dreams. Stand tall, believe in yourself, and take that first step. Because everything you've ever wanted, everything you're capable of becoming, is on the other side of fear. And you have everything you need within you to get there. Now go out there and unleash your potential.